Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to the Fangoria Movie Challenge. This is the segment I do with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're not only going to watch, but also review all 101 movies Fangoria thinks we should have seen. Today we're going to be talking about The Blob. The Blob is a 1988 film which runs approximately 95 minutes and is directed by Chuck Russell. Now, he was responsible for The Mask with Jim Carrey. This stars Shawnee Smith as Meg Penny. She was in the Saw films, Believe, and The Grudge 3. Kevin Dillon as Brian Flagg. He was in The Doors, Poseidon, and Platoon. And Donovan Leitch Jr. as Paul Taylor. He was in Glory, Cutting Class, and Habit. Now, this had a budget of $19 million and had a worldwide gross of $8.2 million. And an interesting thing about this film is they actually spent $9 million. Yes, $9 million on visual effects. And you can completely tell because the visual effects in this movie are top-notch. This was, in my opinion, the type of film that needed to be remade when we had the effects to do it. Not that I didn't like the original Blob with Steve McQueen, but this just, the visual effects are stunning. They really are. Now, a short synopsis. Some people still may not have seen this one. I know this is a favorite of Joe's, and to be honest, I do consider this better than the original, but at the same time, I think it goes unnoticed a lot of the time. This is about a gelatinous substance that is picking off the people of this quiet town one by one. Is it a government conspiracy or a visitor from outer space? You have to watch it and find out for yourself. As I said before, this has a very simple plot, but man, are the effects really, really good in this film. It completely blows me away that this didn't do better. Now, I originally saw this in the summer of '89. My band and I actually rented this and watched it. And I actually told Joe the story as well. Everyone left in the middle of the film. In the living room. They went into another room. Probably to drink or goof off or whatever. It was me and the keyboard player who basically stayed and watched the film. For the most part, the keyboard player did leave and then come back, leave and then come back. But the lead singer was like, "This is stupid," and walked out, and it just blew me away that they didn't see what I saw in this film. Yes, still does to this day. And the same lead singer actually walked out of 976 Evil as well. Needless to say, he got fired. Not for that, but yeah. Anyway, this is a fantastic film. This is the Scream Factory Blu-ray of this, and the transfer is really good, but there were some transitional grit, which kind of bothered me a little bit. I guess I expected it to be a little bit more pristine. So, but yeah, other than that, great film. Joe will tell you that there is a alternate part. I hope he talks about it in his review. I asked him if he would. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Because he knows more about that than I do. This is like one of his favorite films of all time. Now, my relatable recommendation is not as obscure as it normally is. I'm going to go with Street Trash. Obviously, for the ooey gooey effects and the kind of silly storyline in a way. I mean, a gelatinous substance coming to Earth or being found in the Earth and picking off people one by one is kind of a silly idea for a movie, but it works. Street trash is a silly idea for a movie, but it also works. This was one I was not very fond of when I was younger. Maybe it's because I couldn't find anybody to really root for in the film, but it has since grown on me with my third watch, I guess. Second or third watch. But I do like it a lot now. I do prefer the Blob, but Street Trash is a lot of fun. Definitely check out the remake of the Blob, and check out Street Trash. And don't forget to check out Joe's review and see what he picks for a recommendation. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.